Come on in, Gemini. Have a seat. All right, hun. I'll be using some of my own decks that I made with AI generated art. The hands are weird. The hands. Why is AI generated art have creepy hands? Just creepy. Anyways, let's get started. I will be using the Ask Your Guides Tarot. Let me just show it to you because I'll just butcher that last name. Just butcher it. I've had that deck forever. Love it. Speaks to my soul. All right, Gemini, let's get started. Let's see what we got. Let's pick up on an energy. Gemini. Can I get 3 cards, please? Start this out. Thank you. Okay. Right here we have given love, just giving love to those smaller around you. Don't be heading off into any battles. Right here, he's stopping her. He's like, look, this isn't worth fighting. This isn't worth fighting. Don't do it. So whatever you have that is going through your mind right now, Source is saying, this doesn't need to be your battle, or it doesn't need to be a battle. You can heal all of this, just by gifting your time, your knowledge, your patience, just by, okay, let me not get to rambling and let the cards do the talking. All right, Gemini. You tried to pop out. Okay, I love it. And this tried to pop out. So if we get those back, then yeah. Oh, that's crazy. I love it. Okay. There's 2 people in this boat. One sees the sky like this, and one sees the sky like this. Are they angry and arguing? No. They accept that each other has a different vision or perception of life. And that's what Spirit is coming in to let you know. So, hey, look, this situation, this person you're dealing with, they see things differently. You can't approach it in the normal way that you do. Is like, hey, this is it. This is what this, you can't do that. Not with this person. They need a little more gentle touch. This person or situation, I'm feeling like it's more of a person. It can be a loved one. It can be a friend. It can be a lover. But this person, they want you to accept that they have a different side of seeing things, a different way. And for some reason, man, I'm going to keep pulling the cards. They're saying you're going to need strength to see this. Don't go rushing into battle. There's something about this situation that has got you ready to fight it, or ready to debate it, or whatever it is. And Source is telling you, you've already beat your inner beast. See this little, I don't mean to flip you off. See that little guy right there? He's already conquered his inner beast. You know that a heavy hand is not where needed right now. You know this. You've already mastered that guy or girl that goes like, oh, this is the way. You've already mastered that. You're not that person anymore. This card came out. It did want to come out. Okay, Spirit, Mother, Father, God, Source, whatever you believe. They're telling you, you have this to look forward to. Don't battle. Don't battle this, because it is not your fight. It's not meant to be a fight. It's just not. They're really adamant. You are really ready to head on into the situation with your fisticuffs of going. They don't want you to do that. Going back. This has something to do with someone or something you've been dealing with for a little bit, but you got to go back. and see where they're coming from. Source is telling me how wise you are. There's no swirling waters. There's water around this man, but the energies, water is energy. And it could be flowing gently or it could be rushing. But this guy's got it. You've got it. You know how to surround yourself in your own personal peace. You know how to do this. And that's what they're asking you. They're asking you to see the roses in the dark, see what it's really about. You know how to do this. You have to walk in those other person's shoes or analyze the situation to find out why it has become what it is. Oh, yeah. Okay. And once you do and release it, you'll move on from it. You're going to have to drop this thing that is irking you. You're going to have to drop it. You're going to have to go find love. You don't know what it is. Love could be either a person or love for something, just something that ignites your passion. Whatever this was, it's not the way it didn't end up the way it was supposed to. And now they're asking you, bravely go into the unknown when it comes to love of a person, loving somebody else, loving your children, whatever it is. It's been hard, but you've got to see this other person's side. Not everybody's like you, sweetheart. It's not. You compartmentalize things. You have a structure. Some people, like me, we just gypsy the heck out of it. But this person plays, there's a lot of cards and I'm going to take it and I'm going to tell a story. And this is from Source to you. There's Source. You know Source. There's Source right there. Source is telling you have the world in your hands. You're supposed to be mentoring and guiding people. When you speak, people listen. Because you do have knowledge, you do have truth, you do have experience to help. They want you to be more of a protector and a caretaker of people and stop taking them out there when you're dealing with them. They need you to rise above and see, how can I help this person? And if I can't, how can I move them on into a different direction because I can't help them? All right. All right. Let me pick up this. My favorite deck. All right. Let's see what it is. Let's see what's going on. Give me some truth, please. Truth for Gemini. Either you can fix this situation or judgment's going to come. And if you don't speak out to this person, well, it's going to eat you up inside. If you speak out to this person, you might cause more damage than needed to be. Person or thing, or, you know, I'm more along the lines of a person because I'm feeling the threat of a person. You need to get your priorities straight. There's 2 cards. What is your passion? What does Gemini like to do? What is your hobby? Find out. Do something you love. No matter if it makes rhyme or reason or a dime. You need to find something you love to do and stop helping everybody do what they want to do. You need to do you. Self-love, baby. Self-love. Be creative in it. You're gonna have to, because they want to show you appreciation. These people want to show you appreciation. They appreciate you, but they're not in the frame of mind that they need to be to get what you're trying to put across to them. But you can't always just tell people, hey, this is how it is. Don't you see it? They don't get it. Some of them's path are just a little bit behind yours, or a totally different direction, that it was just a ship passing in the night. You're going to have to let that go. Discipline. Think before you speak. Think before you speak, baby. You don't realize that sometimes your truth, as true as it may be, can sting. Be gentle with your mouth, because it's placing restrictions on you. That's what's happening. The restrictions you feel towards the situation is profoundly affecting you. Deeper than the Gemini wants to go, I can handle it. Of course you can. But while you're handling it, you're still processing these emotions. So let's talk about these emotions. Why do you feel like you need this person to understand your direction? Why do you feel that way? What's blocking? How do we release it? Let's find out the answers, okay, Gemini? All right. That was a creepy smile, wasn't it? Anyways. I don't know that they're just using a standard deck of playing cards right now. Let's see what they have to say. Yeah, I felt Spirit direct me towards it. Let's tell... No? Okay, not yet. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say. You need to ground yourself. I'm an intuitive reader. I read what the cards say to me, not what the cards tell me they represent. Okay. You need to get more grounded. You're all about that money, baby. You need to concentrate on your finances. You need to get grounded, concentrate on your finances, because that's what will turn this big fight or this big dilemma into something small. Distractions, baby. Geminis, they're good at distracting themselves. Distract yourself. This you got to let go. Whatever this is, you got to move on from. It's going to cost you a little bit of money if you don't. Or your finances, or it could even be through his, just so stressed you don't go to work, or just so bummed that you lose a little money of the situation. It could cost you, not a lot, but, and Gemini's all about organizing that finances, at least most of y'all are. Yeah, you got 2 7s here. 2 7s here, yeah, let it go. Let it go. All that drama you're causing yourself, because that other situation... Man, I feel like, the other situation is going through a lot. Yeah. No? Okay. They're going to allow me to show you a glimpse inside this other situation's mind, setup, whatever it is to you. Okay, I just flipped that. Your sword's all bent and everything. You fought a situation similar to this before. All right. You saw the red flags. You know you did. Geminis are good at spotting red flags. Even though they let shit play out, they're good at spotting red flags. That's just who they are. They want you to allow this situation and this person, no anger, no hurt. They want you to understand that that was their life path. And no matter what, and this is coming from me, no matter what hurt or stress was caused from it, it was a lesson learned, because it's something you keep repeating and expecting a different, dropped a card, let's see what it is, and expecting a different ending. That doesn't happen that way, sweetheart. Yeah, they need you to go within, and why situations that are similar to this always end up pretty much the same. They need you to, this is something you need to work on. This whole situation was meant to show you, are you going to keep repeating the same mistakes, letting things flow in and flow out as easy as water in a stream, and never correcting those mistakes? They want you to find a new path in, yeah, or you're going to continuously get towers in this situation. Unrequited love. Unrequited love. They need you to go to your higher... Oh, they just flipped this over to love. There's somebody... this whole situation, it could still be about a situation. But a lot of you, I'm talking about the way you love people. The way they need you to reach your higher self. They need you to go within, because the way you're loving people is... it's maddening. It's maddening. You're analyzing, over-analyzing. I just don't think that you're letting love flow. You're creating a lot of these towers in relationships. Why is Gemini? What is it that Gemini does that creates these towers? You give a solid foundation in your heart free to, you walk into the unknown when it comes to stuff. You're not, they're telling you it's time to put that way of thinking to death. They're telling me, okay. They're telling me to tell you, you can't approach it the same way. What was done in the youth is not done in the evolution state of a human being. Because if that worked, then you'd still have that first love. And it could be of a child, not a child, but it could be of a, I'm feeling like it's either a passion for something or someone. What it keeps, once again, you get in your head about relationships, about situations with people. You're wiser than that. You feel like you need to be the protector. See all these little people? You feel like you need to protect everybody. Do you really? Do you? Do you really? Why can't you just go within? Why can't you just go within and grow yourself? Source wants you to know, Gemini, stop reflecting on the stuff that hurt. Stop fighting yourself. Birth something new. Birth something new. Let's close out with some oracle cards. Do not mean to bump you. I just bumped the crap out of you. Anyways. All right, let's end this. Let's close this out for my Gemini. Dear Gemini, you have the life force. So beautiful, so strong, burns so much. You're willing to be there for other people because that's the way you think. That is the way you think. If you look, these sharks' fins are going away from the boat. Guided hands are coming down to you. This is it, Gemini. I'm not trying to be mean. But you need to learn to compromise in a positive way. Just, you know, I'm not talking about never giving people what they want just because they're throwing a fit or nothing like that. I'm talking about you thinking things need to be structured a certain way, or a person needs to think a certain way. Everybody thinks differently. If you can deal with that person's way of thinking, good. Bring them into your life. If you can't, you need to let them go. Because they're not helping you. You're not helping them. You're wasting your time. You understand what I'm saying? Only those that you can deal with. Because you got to be more patient with humans. You got to be more patient with people. Just because you got your stuff lined out the way you think it needs to go and what it needs to be because you've seen it, you know how to do that. You're a master creator and that's what you do. Don't analyze things so much, baby. Sometimes you just got to free flow. Free flow. I love you, Gemini. I truly do. Hope to see you on my Patreon. Love you. Bye, babe.